Hello everybody, hello and welcome to the channel. So if you looked at the thumbnail, we are going to talk about how to create a reverse budget. Now what does that mean? A reverse budget is a way to find out the minimum amount of money you need to make per hour in order to pay your bills. And this is what I do to decide. So, if you have never worked from home or you do not have a good work history, you might be a little undecided about how much to make. What do you ask for? This and that. Now, I am going to use the budget that I use here at the house. So to explain things a little bit, let me get a drink of coffee. I live with my brother. We each have a certain amount of money or a certain amount of bills that we are each responsible for. So let's break that budget down. The first thing is rent. We all pay rent. Let me go back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so my share of rent is $650. And that is rent and utilities. Where I live, we are charged for electric, water, gas, trash, and pest control. And the apartment complex, we are an apartment complex, they pay the first 15% and then it's divided out depending on square footage and number of people living there. So I am responsible for $650. Internet. I pay the internet bill. The internet is currently $80 a month for a 1 gig unlimited data, but I always keep credit in case something happens, so I always pay $100. My personal phone, which is really, really cheap, I am on a prepaid phone. It is, I put $40, it's a little less than that. I'm on a prepaid thing. I don't use the phone that much. So H-E-B is our local store. It's like a Kroger or Walmart. And what I buy at the H-E-B is the household pets and water. So my share is $250 a month. And that really isn't a lot if you consider cat litter. So a good portion of that is towards cat litter. I have Canva, which is a little under $14. I have TubeBuddy, which what I spend on TubeBuddy, let me go ahead and look that up while I'm talking to you. And I am including some of the stuff that I absolutely need. And it'll also include the subscriptions that I do for everybody. So your stuff may be just a tad different. Waiting for this app to pull up because I know I already paid my TubeBuddy. Okay, come on. Be just a moment more. I'm having slow butted internet, but I'm sure we've all been there. So let me go. Okay, TubeBuddy was $10. And then I have Scentbird. And Scentbird is $20. And then I have Splendies. And Splendies are $20. We have laundry. So my share of the laundry cost is $40. Let me see what else we're doing. Okay, just a quick moment. Let me log out of everything. Okay, so rent, internet, phone, H-E-B, Canva, TubeBuddy. Okay. Medicines. And my meds run about $60 every couple of months, but I always, in case I need something over the counter or get sick during the month, I always have that. So we've got quite a few bills, and it seems like it's a lot, but Not really. So let's go ahead and I'm going to figure up exactly how much that's going to be. So we have 650, 140, 250, 14, 10, 20, 20, 40, 60. So $1,204 is the minimum gross pay. So if we take 1240 and that's monthly. Okay, so let's talk about how that is going to turn around and turn into per hour. Now, you need to know that Texas has no state income. So let's talk about what I do make. So I make $16.50 an hour, and I am paid biweekly. So $16.50 times 80 is $13.20. Okay. Times 2. And that's $26.40 a month. Now, $13.20. I know that I get 86% back in my net pay. So I get that much net biweekly. Now, we have $11.35.20 minus what we're going to do for insurance. And I am going to put $140 for insurance. And we are going to minus so much for 401k. So what we're going to look at, my 401k is going to be 5%. So it's going to be $132 a month. So 66, because I'm doing 5%. Okay, so we have our $1135.20 minus $140 for insurance minus 66 for that, and that leaves me $920. Okay, so that leaves me that much gross. We're going to times that by 2. And that leaves me $1858.40 net. And that is enough money to pay my bills and have about $600 a month free. So I want to go over this just one more time. So we're looking at the bills of how much everything is going to cost. And for my laundry, we do go to a laundromat, so I pay part, my brother pays part. Medicines is assuming the most expensive medicines that I have. And then we have your per hour, and divide that by monthly, but I'm paid weekly. And I receive 86% of my check back after federal taxes are taken out. And then we're going to take out insurance. And we're going to take out 401k at 5%. And then we have our $1,858.40 net. So the 1858.40 minus 1204, that gives me $654.40. So that is just one way of taking care of things. So let's say, for example, let's go to a new page. We'll say that some of your bills have changed a little bit. And let's say that you're looking at a job that pays $15 an hour biweekly. And that is going to give you $1,200 gross. And for me, can I make it on $15 an hour? So my take home is only $132 net biweekly. If we take off $140 for insurance, and we take off, say, I'm going to guess the 5%. We'll say it's only $58 for 401k. So we have the 1032 minus 140 minus 58, and that's only $834 a month. Now, if you divided that by 2, you're only going to end up with $1,668 net monthly. You take off, what's our amount here that we needed? $1,204. That only leaves you $464 leeway, which is doable if you are frugal and living with somebody. Now, we don't have kids, and like my brother handles the insurance with the renters and the pet and the stuff like that, and he handles all the groceries. But you can see that while I could make it on $15 with just my share of the bills, having extra, having all of that extra, that 600 and some odd dollars, definitely helps a lot better. So for me, it only makes sense to stay with the $16.50 an hour that I get. Anyways, if you have any questions about doing a reverse budget, leave a comment down below. My name is Becky, and I will see you next time.